everybody, Herobine Mobs here, and 5 years ago today, as of this recording, a game was released that permanently impacted my life. 5 years ago today, Undertale was officially released to the world, and it's changed my life for the better. And I don't really know how or why it did. It was just a little game that popped up, but it's changed me so much, and I still don't get why. I still don't know how, but it did. I mean, I found Undertale through, Jacksepticeye, multiple Jacksepticeye's, gameplays of it, and I mean, obviously, Jacksepticeye is how a lot of people got into Undertale. It's such a charming game, and I'm kind of upset that I don't have anything to give back, because I don't have anything to give back besides just me saying, oh, thank you for changing my life. Which, I mean, yeah, sure, that's a good thing to say to people, but at the same time, my original plan was I was going to record a bunch of gameplays of me playing through Undertale. I will compile them all together into one giant mega episode, like 4 or 5 hours long, and then I would release it on Undertale's birthday. However, I haven't even started episode 1. So I haven't even began recording Undertale yet, which I am sad about. But I mean, stuff like that happens. But hey, at least Toby Fox gave us something. So I'm going to be reading through the Deltarune status update that he gave us today. Hi everyone, if you're reading this, you must have been sticking around for about 5 years. I want to express my gratitude for everyone that has supported me and encouraged me over this time. Thank you. I've said it many times before, but I didn't expect the simple game I made to receive so much attention. Because of that, many interesting things have happened, and now I can even spend my time making another game. It seems both of us received a lot of happiness from this occurrence. If it's okay, I would like to keep striving to do things that make both of us happy. Let me know what you think about that. And then the little bracket up here says, since the Undertale demo released in 2013, the game has really existed for 7 years. It's already been more than 25% of my life. Now, I'm not good at math, but if it's already been more than 25% of his life, he must be in his 20s, I guess. I don't know, I'm not good at math. Alright, so here are some screenshots of Deltarune. We have all the characters in, they're in like nurse attires for some reason. And, people here, and it says, everyone treated the enemy with tender, loving care. All the enemies felt great. Alright then. And then it's Chris walking through a busy street. Deltarune. I will make another. I'm making a game called Deltarune. It is the second game in the Undertale series. The game will be released in many chapters, first of which I released 2 years ago on Halloween. Jesus, it's already been 2 years. Since that time, I've been working hard to figure out the rest of the game. However, it's a game that's much harder to make than Undertale. Graphics are more complicated and several times more involved. Systems are more complicated. It exposes the weak points of my creative and artistic ability. Plot is much harder to tie together. More characters, more important locations. Significantly more content than Undertale in one playthrough, especially cutscenes. I have only made one game ever. True. Unlike Undertale, this is the type of game that would normally have many designers working on each aspect of the game. A story writer, a composer, an audio director, a map designer, a battle designer, a minigame designer, and an overall director. Instead, all those roles end up handled by me. The good news is that a few months ago I completed a significant milestone regarding the game's design. I completed readable outlines for every chapter in the game, including first pass dialogue for almost all the cutscenes, examples of the music, etc. Although certain details are still hazy, the flow of the game and all major events and battles that take place are now clear. In summary, I largely spent the past 2 years writing, composing, designing, and drawing. However, that's not the whole story. We had actually attempted to develop the game since that time too. Development started around March 2019, and a 99% work was spent on investigating engines alternative to GameMaker, which I used for Chapter 1. Without getting into the details, I decided a few months ago to go back to GameMaker after all. It still felt like the best fit for the project. So using Chapter 1 as a base, we started creating Chapter 2 since May 2020. A lot of progress has been made since that time. I believe we can complete this chapter, content-wise, before the end of the year, not accounting for translation, bug testing, and porting. I feel very confident, and the strange thing is, even though we ended up using the original engine, I don't regret the lost time either. Not only was I still busy designing the game, but during that long period, I was able to think of many ideas that makes the game story and characters better. I'm glad that I'm making the Deltarune that I have now, and that we are making healthy progress. What? What is this screenshot? I'm a tough boy. Treat me like one of your items. Oh, Lancer. And then there's some more battle stuff. Alright. So, status elements. Since there's a lot to read, I'll try and put the status of the game in numbered estimates. Chapter 2 started around this time, which was design. That's all done. Implementation. So, art is 90% done. Cutscenes 80% done. Bullet pattern 70%. Non-bullet battle elements 30%. 80% done. Maps are question mark. And then the other 65. And then finally finishing. All that's not even close to being done. Honestly, a lot of stuff feels like 80% to me, but the truth is that what's there is quite rough. Now, polish ends up taking a lot of time, so the real actual time value may be around 50% done. We'll see what happens. It'll be a lesson for everybody. Alright, and then there's progress or chapters 3 and up. So, story and all this stuff is pretty much... it's almost done. Music's halfway there. Some stuff's done, not really much. These numbers can somewhat be... can be somewhat deceptive, though. My true design style is to reach the moment where we have to make something, then suddenly think of something different at the last minute. This is always how it's been with me in my work. It feels like no matter how much I plan, everything comes down to what I think of at the last second. Team and disability. You may have noticed from my phrasing, but yes, there is a team helping me create the game. Other than me, there are about 3 active team members working day to day with a few other people pitching in from time to time. Their roles of the main members are overall content implementation and organization, bullet pattern implementation part-time, and art. Timmy's doing the art. Other than designing, I still have the role of system programmer. I'm extremely grateful to have a team helping me carry out my design, especially because of my disabilities, which have also made development more difficult. Although I have long suffered from wrist and hand pain, about 5 months ago, my wrist was the worst it's ever been. I could not play the piano, use the mouse, or barely could use the keyboard. I'm navigating everything through voice to text. Jesus Christ, man. Take a break, man. God, Toby, you are a different human being. Through weightlifting, exercise, and various equipment, I have been able to somewhat increase the stamina of my wrist to an extent. Alright then. To each their own, I guess. Various solutions have included trackball mice for each hand, using voice to text whenever possible, using a foot pedal to click the mouse, etc. Now I can use the mouse and keyboard for a certain amount each day, provided I take frequent breaks. I wish I could work without stopping. Once the world situation improves, I would really like to take physical therapy again and or investigate surgery to repair my wrist. Future plans. Once I finish Chapter 2, I would like to use it as a base to create future chapters from. After gaining experience from this chapter, I think making future chapters will be easier. Part of me wonders if we could make the game faster if we increase the size of the team and did something insane like create multiple chapters in parallel. However, another part of me understands that adding more people doesn't guarantee that the game will be created faster. If it's not done properly, I'm already just barely avoiding becoming a bottleneck on development, even with a team of this size, due to my physical limitations. To that end, I'm interested in making a list of people that could potentially help me make the game. I am not 100% sure if I'm going to ask anyone to help, but I think if I could find just one person that works well with me, it's worth asking. Chapter 2 is proceeding at a good pace, so if we do take anyone on, it will probably only be from Chapter 3 onward. So please understand that anything you send in may not have an immediate result. People I am looking for. Alright then, feel free to send in your portfolio if you have the following qualifications. You have worked in the game industry before? No. So I'm already done, but I wasn't going to sign up anyway. Worked under in DA before, have professional references, a degree of creativity while also being okay with just following directions. Fluent in English. Well, I mean, yeah. People I might actually use. Music, transcription, basic arrangement. This is all just people who have just... He's actually looking for help. I cannot qualify for any of that because I'm not a game developer. I'm a 14-year-old who just sits at the computer playing games and playing with stuffed animals. So I don't know if I'll be qualifying there. So unlikely to hire, but send me your information just in case. Cutscene programmer, art, wrist. Someone needs to transform into a new wrist for me. Toby. That's everyone I'm looking for. The only other kind of person I might hire would be a single jack of all trades that can do any sorts of things, such as cutscenes, bullets, or even system programming, with a good degree of visual flair. But if you can already do those sorts of things, aren't you busy making your own game already? Yeah, kind of true. Anyway, I'll show you the email now. That's the email, deltarunejobs@fangamer.com, in case any of you are qualified for that. I doubt you are, but in case you are, hit that up. Since Fangamer will be sorting through the emails for me, we'll stop taking emails at the end of September so they don't get overwhelmed. Ultimately, I'm only looking for 1 or 2 people and to make a list of the rest of the potentially helpful people in the world. That's all. Happy 5 years. And then there's the little dog. Oh, and when I put my mouse over her, he talks. Little doggo. There's Toby Fox. That's the little dog man. Alright then. Well, that was all that Toby Fox had to say about the future regarding Deltarune. I don't know if he said anything else on the website, though. Deltarune. Oh, and yeah, just 5th anniversary stuff like stickers and a winter alarm clock, which I mean, new merchandise and all that stuff's coming, so that's cool. Yeah, but pretty much that is all Toby Fox said. I mean, there's an anniversary concert, but other than that, Undertale this is Undertale's 5th anniversary today. I am happy today. And Toby Fox probably is too. Sorry about the wrist, man. But hey, thank you guys for watching this. This means a lot to me. So please subscribe. Or it's free. Just click the little button. I mean, if you don't want to, you can always unsubscribe. But subscribe now. Or else I'll get a gun. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and even share the video if you liked it that much. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.